Hello everyone and welcome to game one here of the semifinals. One of our two matchups this week in the Afterburner division. We have Power of Friendship, who took down Dumb and Dumber last week in the quarterfinals. And we have the top seed in the Western Conference, the Spankers. Near miss there for Combat Carl. Just had too many defenders there to be able to get anything going. Schultz now has it in the corner. See if Smokey the Bear can do anything with it. He had a big week last week. As Fluid nearly gets it in there to put them up early. Reminder, this week is this matchup here is a best of 5, unlike last week that had a best of 3. So the winner of this matchup needs to win. The first team to win 3 games will move on to the grand finals, which will happen later this week. The other semifinal matchup will be happening at 5 p.m. Eastern on Sunday between the overall #1 seed, Work in Progress, as they'll be playing Nova Flux. They're both the top 2 seeds from the Eastern Conference. And later that evening on Sunday is when the grand finals for the Afterburner division will be played between whoever wins this matchup and whoever wins that one. So we are still scoreless here with 3 minutes left here in game 1. As they're set up there, Combat Carl going to clear it out just in time. Looked like Smokey the Bear was sizing it up. He got it by Cyrus there, but not able to get by the second defender. Sim sets it up. No one home though. Both just kind of came together on the ball there. Smokey the Bear going to try and see if he can do something in the air with it. He's going to knock it off. No one's behind him to back him up though. You just tell right now they're just not when someone gets the ball in position, there's no one else really to be there at the same time. As both teams doing a great job of defending, having a lot of people in net. But as I say that, there was an open net there, but they got to it just in time before it could go in. Great play there to be able to keep it out of the net. Smokey there, try like a flick move there. Not anything going. Now Cyrus hits it back, but Sims goes to the aerial hit, knocks it back the other direction. Right now we just can't seem to get it out of the corner. Stayed over there for about half a minute. So now we got another corner. See if Smokey the Bear can do anything with it. Nope, Schultz hits it back the other direction. So they're going to sit up there. Anyone down? No, the Combat Carl with another save. Able to get there just in time. Under a minute remaining now. We still have yet to see a goal in game 1. Now it's down in that dang corner again. It's now Combat Carl once again is going to take it out. Back. Oh. Cyrus almost got it in time, but Fluid is able to come through and get the first goal of the whole entire series. See, they're right there, but see, he nearly had the defensive play there, just not able to get anything going. Still got 40 seconds left. I mean, to be fair though, the other team has still not scored at this point. As another very close shot there by Smokey the Bear. It's Fluid. Is anyone going to be back in time? Sims barely able to get it out of there. Combat Carl going for it. Big save there by Smokey the Bear. Just barely able to get there in time. But now Miley Cyrus here, he or she, whoever else it is, and ends up being able to sneak it by Sims and all of the other teammates. So now they tie it back up 1-1. 10 seconds remaining. Are we headed overtime, or will someone else be able to get a goal here in the final seconds? Carl going to hit off the wall. It is free into the corner, but it looks like they're going to take it to overtime. So overtime here in Game 1 of the Afterburner Division Semifinals. Fluid now pops it up in the air. Schultz not going to hit it back. Back into the corner. Now Cyrus, they scored the last goal. But now it's back in the corner once again. It's Combat Carl, probably the defensive player of this game to this point. Great save by Miley Cyrus. They're able to just barely get there. And Smokey the Bear was definitely going to have a good shot if they got by there. Carl once again going up to clear it out. Just want to keep it, trying to play keep away from the front of the net at this point. Not a great sit right there, but luckily they were able to kind of block the shot enough to make them miss it. So now it's back into the opposite corner. Smokey the Bear hits it up in the air. 3 cars going for it, but Cyrus gets gets the best piece of it. So now we're down on the opposite end. Great save there by Sims, as now Smokey the Bear is going to angle it in. They're going to take the win here in Game 1. Great play by Smokey the Bear to be able to kind of steal it. He didn't exactly have the greatest angle on the ball, but he was able to take the fast break. So there we go with Game 1 in the books. Power of Friendship able to take the win there in overtime. That gives them a 1-0 lead in this series. Once again, this is a best-of-5 series, so first team to get to 3 wins will advance. Obviously, very tight, contested matchup there in Game 1. I expect this series to go at least 4 games. For sure, I expect Nan Spankers to get at least 1 win in this series, if not win it. Well, we're off here in Game 2. Once again, these two are the best teams in all of the Western Conference in this division. This flow goes almost up to the ceiling there. Combat Carl going to take it away as he gets his first save of this matchup, as he already had, I believe 3 in Game 1. Kind of playing some volleyball here. So now Combat Carl is going to take it away out of the air. Schultz going to do a similar thing. And so now he's going to take it. Shot on the goal. Fluid, though, able to clear it back out. Now it sets himself up in the air. He has no boost. So the Bear angles it. And right off of Sims. Great pass there. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but nonetheless, some great teamwork there. As Sims just jumps enough to take it right away from Combat Carl, so he couldn't get there. The Power of Friendship here takes the early lead, 1-0. Fluid gets a great dip. Everyone kind of was out of position there, and Fluid just came on through, puts him up 2-0 now. Biggest lead anyone's had in this series. And you see everyone just kind of out of position. Just were not able to, no one was really in the goal per se, and Fluid just had a great angle on the ball. Smokey the Bear going to put it down into the net here. See if he can do a bank shot. Nope, just barely misses it. Flu comes through, and he will get his second goal in a row in probably just about 10 to 15 seconds. See, Cyrus almost got there in time, but just a little bit too late. Definitely not an unsurmountable deficit here, but they definitely got to start scoring. Obviously still 4 minutes left, but being down 3-0 is not something that you ever want to do as a team. As Sims got another good shot there. If they go down another goal, it could be very much troublesome for this series for them. So you do not want to go down 2-0. So now you see some offense here out of Spankers. Smokey Bear almost sets it up there for Combat Carl, but he's able to get an angle on it to hit it back on out. B. Schultz off the wall, kind of does a little bit of whiff there. Everyone has in the corner. Now the ball just kind of left alone. As now Smokey the Bear tries to take it away. Cyrus, a little bit too high. Tries to angle it back in. There's no one home for their team outside, but as I say that, Combat Carl with a very near goal there. But Fluid was able to get the save. There goes B. Schultz. Another near save there. Spankers are knocking on the door. They're just not able to kick it down. Great opportunity here if they can get there. Oh, they had everything but the net. As they almost own goal there, but Fluid able to come in afterwards. As B. Schultz see that he tried to flick it up in the air, but Cyrus, second time that he's been close to stopping a goal from happening, just not able to get there in time. Now a definitely kind of a demoralizing 4-0 lead now for Power Friendship, as they look all but ready to take a commanding 2-0 lead in the series. So now the ball gets kind of ricocheted off. Great setup, but no one was there to be able to take advantage of it. This now goes way up in there. Smokey the Bear going to hit it into the corner, try to play some keep away. Back in the corner, Fluid hits it. Off the wall. Anyone going to be home? No. Cyrus was not able to get in time. Schultz going to see if he can get there. Smokey the Bear with just a last second save. It's the third time that we've seen someone save a near goal out of a Spankers. They certainly have had chances. They just have not been able to get it in the net. Fluid on target there, just a little bit too high. He's able to follow it though, kind of like Larry Bird. Now up 5-0. Probably the biggest lead we've seen in any playoff game across any series to this point. Definitely a big difference as to what we saw in Game 1, when we saw him pretty much go 4 minutes without scoring a single goal for either team. And we've seen 5 score here with still 40 seconds left. Cyrus tries to put it there, but just a little bit too hard. Goes up the wall. Tries to follow a shot, just not the right angle on it there. Another shot on target. Combat Carl should be able to make the save, and he does. Smokey Bear, kind of angle there, not going to be there in time though. No one got to it though. See, They tried to get another goal, but not able to do it. Nonetheless, though, Power Friendship now takes a commanding 2-0 lead here in the semifinals. One win away from moving on to the grand finals later this week. All right, this is for if Power Friendship wants any chance here. They're going. I mean, Spankers wants any chance. They're going to have to take the win in this game. As it looks like we're having some technical difficulties with the game here, so we have to go back out to the lobby and restart, I believe. All right, everyone, we are back. Had that issue a couple times. A couple different teams at this point. After one or two games, usually it ends up sending someone back to the lobby for some reason. But gonna be a near miss here for Fluid. See if he can follow it up, and he does. But Miley Cyrus able to get the save. Jay Schultz able to kind of put it in play, but Fluid's going to go up for it, and he'll knock it into their corner. Almost a great pass there from Spankers to Power Friendship, but they were unable to make a goal. But Smokey the Bear says, "I'm going to do it myself." Gives himself the self alley-oop almost. Off the wall, right back to himself and in. Great play by great play there by Smokey the Bear. He has over 30 goals this season. Definitely one of the premier players in the Afterburner division. Schultz puts it up on the wall. It's not able to do it. Yeah, he is second on his team in goals at 18 this season. Schultz able to clear it out there. Who does it come through here? Nope, he's going to stay back, play some defense, and he's able to get the save. Cyrus going to hit it back to midfield. Combat Carl was not able to get high enough. Luckily, Cyrus able to get it out of there just in time before Smokey the Bear decided to finish it. Sims hits it towards the net, but Cyrus going to clear it out once again. Fluid looked for the finishing play there, but not able to do it. Smokey the Bear going to see if he can do. Schultz kind of stuffs him there in the air. Going to kind of hit up in the air here. He's going to run out of boost though in midair. No one's home. Cyrus going to hit it into the opposite corner. Off the wall. Kind of combined on it there as they were just trying to keep it away from the net. Fluid Lure looked for the play off the wall, but was not able to get the right angle on it. Combat Carl, not Combat Carl, my apologies. BJ Schultz looking for the play here on the goal, not able to get it. Fluid clears it out before he can get there. Fluid with the clear once again. Had a shot on the goal there. Luckily Cyrus did not overcommit, and he was able to stay there for the save. As Fluid might have had a cheap goal there, if not. A little bit of a lag spike there, but Combat Carl now takes the ball down the field. Fluid hits it right back across midfield though. Very close. Near miss there at the goal. Smokey with the save. Combat Carl there shot, but not able to make anything do with it. I feel like that was definitely the best shot that they had to that point. But somehow Power Friendship stays alive and still has a 1-0 lead in this game, as they look to close out the series here with the win. Spankers has at least about a minute here to at least tie the game by getting one goal. They keep their hopes alive in this series. They need to win 3 straight games if they can. What a bounce there for Fluid, as he is able to kind of bounce it off each other. Just complete luck, I almost feel like at that point. Just no one ends up being back, and it slow rolls the whole way down the field. But now Power Friendship takes a 2-0 lead. It's 1 minute remaining. So take the ball into the corner. Both cancel each other's hits out right there. Outside off the wall. Just Fluid was there and was able to block any advances that they had. Open net though, as I don't really blame Nan Spankers at this point. They got to play so aggressively just to try to get back in the game. They didn't have anyone back, and that allowed. That allowed them to be able to stay in the matchup. 3-0 lead now for Power Friendship. As, Nan Spankers looks like they're going to be swept here in the semifinals. Combat Carl though able to make another save there. Ball is going to hit the ground here, I believe, and that will do it. 3-0 win here, a sweep for Power Friendship. They will move on to take on the winner of Nova Flux and Work in Progress. That matchup will take place on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern, and the grand finals will happen later that night as well. Appreciate you guys all watching. We'll have the grand finals later on tonight in just about a half hour, with Glenore Tech taking on Blossom Esports.